everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as I always say, I am Anita Nabopon, and this is a highly requested video, my life as a prefect. You know what, let's just get into the video because I know you're all waiting to get to know what really happened to your Anaba. So if you are new here, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, go and watch the first video on my life as a prefect before you can get to this one. I was happy I've got the position and all that, but it was sad I actually had the position because I didn't know I was going to be controlled over certain things. I had to go around, tell people to do this, do that, do that. And it wasn't my thing, you know. I had to learn a lot of it. Helped me in the long run. It helped me be eloquent in how I talk in a way. I'm still learning. I've not mastered yet, but I think it helped me a lot in that way, because you have to prepare vote of thanks. Sometimes impromptu they'll call you, come and give a speech. Impromptu they'll call you, go and do this, go and the first time I did, I gave a vote of thanks. It was impressive. I'm not even praising myself, but I mean it. It was really, really impressive. My classmates were not expecting me to even do it, but I did it. Things were hard for me because I wasn't the one supposed to get the position. Let's just put it that way. Because I was just different. I wanted to do things in a different way. I wanted to make everybody comfortable in the school, do their own thing, have their own space, do whatever they want to do, kind of thing. I wanted to just be myself, be all over, be myself. Not that I'm not going to act in a certain way to please people. The prefectship comes with some kind of judgment. We had something called a DC, where when students misbehave or go against the schools, they are called there, and then we talk about their attitude, whether they fit to be deburdenized or giving suspension or giving a work to do in the school. That was my most hardest part in school. I was telling you guys, I don't know how to control someone, so it wasn't, you know, when they call them and they come, they are like, oh, so you did this, that. Oh, boys prefect, what do you think? Then maybe give your judgment. Girls prefect, what do you think? Whenever it gets to me, I'm just quiet and dumb. I don't know what to say. I just feel like we are youth and we are exploring, and it comes with all these things. So you telling me that time what's my age? It was 16 years, 17 years, girl. Yeah, 16, 17, and telling another person who is 16, 17 that what you did is wrong. Like, what were the teachers expecting? Me, what should I say? So I always used to say, I don't know, or I just keep quiet. Or sometimes they'll be like, do you have anything to say? I'll just be like, no, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Do you have something to say? No, I don't have anything to say. So I just keep quiet, and they pass their judgments, and people end up being, maybe go for suspension, go for maybe they are deburdenized, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I had a tough time as a girls prefect, especially in the girls side. You know, girls prefect, not mostly about only girls, but I was the SLC vice president too, so it was the entire student body. But I and my house mistresses were just not a match. My house mistress she contradicts everything I do. She'll come and tell you this place is dirty. You give instructions, and the next time you send maybe the names of people that I think they didn't help you do this to her, and she won't do anything about it. She'll call you, I think people are using phones. Yeah, go and do inspection. We'll go and do the inspection. We'll bring it to this woman. We'll bring it to this woman. And the next time you see the person with the same phone. So how did the person end up with the same phone? So I noticed that I was like, hey, me, it's not my thing. No, I'm trying my best just to fit in, and you're not even helping me. I'm out. So I just washed my hands off everything, lived my own life, made sure I was comfortable in everything I do. I wasn't ready to pick up fights with anybody's daughter or son in the school. So I did my own shit. Sorry, but I did my own shit. Yeah, I remember one Western. We had bathrooms. One of the bathrooms I think that was one of our most neatest and nicest bathroom in the school. And people used to make that place very dirty. And this woman would come complain. And she would even call the prefect that we should go and clean the place. We'll go and do it. We realized it wasn't helping. So we locked that bathroom. And then we're like, the girls should use the small bathroom instead of the big bathroom. Because we can't be doing that dirty work. I'll be in class and they'll come and call me. Girls prefects, the house mistress is looking for you. We'll go with our damn face. I'll go with the other prefects with our damn face. We'll go and this one will be like, go and scrap this place. Hey, like seriously, what school is this one to? Yeah, so we'll go and do it. They were always calling us, so my academics was even coming down. Should I say I regretted? Yeah, I regretted going for the position. So I took up the idea that, you know what, prefect girls, let's do this. Let's rather lock this place and tell her that we've locked the place, so the students should use the smaller one, because working on the smaller one, scrubbing the smaller one is rather easier than the big one. So we did that. The next day, this woman came, called for assembly. I think I was in the girl dormitory. Called for assembly, and we went together with the prefect. We went. Oh, she was giving us advice, blah blah blah, blah, those things, those girls. So then all of a sudden, she was like, do you have any complaint about the girls' dormitory as students? And someone raised their hand and was like, oh, madam, they've locked the big dormitory. This one didn't even, she wasn't like, oh, okay, I'll see to that. Maybe I'll call the girls or I'll call the prefect and we'll see what's happened. She just took up the decision. I was like, who locked the, hey! I'll never forget that day. She was like, who locked the bathroom? They should go and open in front of me. I just said, rubbish. Ah! I just bowed down my head in shame like this. I said, how does she expect me to control these people with this kind of attitude in front of them? From that time, whatever goes on in the girls' dormitory, I'm off. Whatever that goes on in the girls' dormitory. Before I was someone, I was doing everything myself. My school daughter was helping me do a lot of things myself. I didn't want to control anybody again. Let me say this again. I didn't want to control anybody, but these women, these house mistresses wanted me to control the students, and they weren't helping me in any way. So I backed off everything. But I had a bad attitude. I was someone, or it's not like I was someone. I'm still that someone. I don't wake up early. So we had a new wait, relax. We had a new teacher who came to assist. Hey, like, it's funny. We had a new teacher who came to assist the girls' dormitory. She was a house mistress for, was it assistant house mistress for a particular house? I think it was. I don't really remember, but she was a house mistress for a particular house, and she was in charge of us. Before she wasn't the house mistress, she was so cool. She was so I liked her. She became house mistress, and it was another story. Could you believe she could come and lock the prefect dormitory as early as 5:30 and say we should get out? And a whole girls' prefect there. I'll be standing outside with my pomade and things. Hey, like that school. I don't want to talk plenty, but it's the best school. It's still the best school. Way it has taught me a lot of things. It has really taught me. But it was embarrassing. I remember one time, I lived my own life in high school. Despite the prefect, I had my own thing. I lived my own life. I didn't want to live a life to please anybody. So I was doing my own thing. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a happy child. So I think in school it was VGMA something. And we were watching one time. You know, Form 3, at least you can sneak in some 1 or 2 phones and things. So we were watching the VGMA program one night, and this woman walked in and saw us with phones. Then she punished me. She punished me that I should go and scrub. The whole girls prefer to. And you know, every Sunday morning we go for prep. Every place was quiet, and she punished me together with a few prefects that we should go and scrub. We did it. But I made fun of it too. It was embarrassing. I really had embarrassing moments. It was tough. It was really tough. I remember once I was like, I'm going to resign. I cried. I was going to resign because the house mistress was really, really on my neck. She did it, and the thing got up to here. I couldn't hold it again. It was just up to here. Like, if you do this, you do this, you say no, you do that. She was just contradicting my style of leadership. So I cried. I was like, I can't do this again. I'm going to resign. I won't be the prefect again. I remember the main prefect coming to me and talking to me about it. That nah, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be well. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. I was like, okay. Hey, that was one of my most down moments in school. I cried. I really cried. I really, really cried about the whole thing. I couldn't take it up again. And my results were just becoming poor. My teachers were not liking it. I remember my math teacher beat me. He beat me so mercilessly. He beat me, Ankasa. Because I performed poorly in his exam. So he beat me so much that I had to pick up again. I'm forever grateful to him. He really beat me. A whole girls prefer to me. But the thing was, I wasn't really acting as a girl prefect in the school. I don't remember punishing anybody, but if I did, there was my school daughter. It was someone closer to me that I really liked. Let me chip in this fast. I remember punishing someone in the school some time ago. That was a boy, and it got to the whole school. Everybody was like, "Hey!" I remember I was a Saturday morning and I was inside eating my biwala. There was this banku seller in the school. She was called biwala. I was eating my biwala when people came. Hey, is it true you punished this guy? I don't want to mention him. Is it true you punished this guy? I was like, yes. What's the problem? It got to everybody. Like, everybody was so Anita punishing someone. Nah, no way. That means the person really did something bad. So let me tell you what this guy did. He was in my class and we were both having position in Pensa, church denomination. He was the prayer secretary and I was the treasurer. Me being the treasurer made this canoe. Yeah, I was the treasurer. And this guy, because he knew I was so calm in the things I do, I think once I went to the prepping hall. We used to have some mixed prepping. I went to the prepping hall and he did something which I don't really remember, but he did something, and so I punished him. I don't really remember what he did, but he did something so annoying. I think I instructed him to do something. He was talking also. I instructed him to do something and he was being bossy kind of thing. So it got my nerves and I gave it to him. I told him he should go and scrub the school pavement. One of the school pavements is on the school. It's inside the school where everybody sees. Like, there's this pavement in the school. Everybody sees it. Everybody passes there. So whatever you are doing. And he was a popular person too. So me punishing him, everybody was like, "Ee!" And he thought that my classmates were somewhere in support of it. Some too didn't like it, but I had to punish him. I was trying to tell him, if he is the prayer secretary, he should keep it to himself. I'm the girls prefect. Despite me being so cool, doesn't mean you should take that, my calmness, as my weakness and talk anyhow to me. So I gave it to him. Fast. I gave it to him and he went to do it. I thought he wouldn't do it. He went to do it and everybody spoke about it. But it's fun. We've got it together. He wasn't even talking to me after that time, but it's fun. We are now together. He's a good friend of mine. So much. I like him so much. Yeah, he's not a good friend. He's not a good friend of mine. Fast forward, I was entertainment. I was there. I didn't know I was that person that I don't know how to dance, but I always find me dancing, doing my own thing. Like, now the new dancers come. Doing my own thing. So yeah, that's basically my life as a prefect part 2. If you want a part 3, you know, high school is a lot of things. There's a lot of things. My most happiest moment in high school was the day I handed over all the stress, all this girls prefect. I thought I was going to be demoted. I thought I was going to be demoted, but I wasn't demoted. So I was so happy and pleased that after all this that I went through, I've been able to do something and succeeded. It was really tough. It was really tough. It was really tough. I'm not even joking. It's really, really tough. But I'm so happy that I went through that. It gave me the best experience. It taught me a lot of things, but it didn't teach me how to wake up early. So thank you so much for watching this video. You know what? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit on the notification bell for more videos. Bye.